State Senator Ed Hernandez to the stage.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here. Let me first start off by congratulating you on the 26th anniversary today. I represent the 26th Senate District, which is literally just east of here. I have the pleasure of serving with your state senator, Anthony Portantino, and your Assemblywoman, Laura Friedman, who do an incredible job in their respective districts here. I have another colleague of mine, I believe I see him somewhere in Boca Negra, who was here as well. But let's give them a round of applause. They do a great job representing you. What is incredible and great about serving in the state Senate, in the legislature in the state, is what a great state we have. But let me tell you what makes California great. What makes California great is its diversity. And its diversity includes the Armenian community and all the richness that it brings, not only to Southern California, not only to the state of California, but to the entire country. I want to commend you for the relationship that we have, but more importantly, I would like to encourage that we continue to work to bring economic prosperity, trade to California, but more importantly, to recognize who you are and to work together in the future. So I just want to close by thanking you for allowing me to just spend a few minutes with you. It's an honor to be here with you, and I want to thank you, and congratulations again, Ed Hernandez. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's now welcome State Senator Ricardo Lara. He's a little late. So let's move to the next speakers, Assemblyman Raul Bocanegra and Assemblymember Laura Friedman.
Good evening. It's my honor to be here to celebrate the 26th anniversary of the Republic of Armenia. It's really my great honor to represent the largest population of Armenians outside of Armenia, and that's a responsibility I take very seriously and something that brings me great pride. And let me also tell you that to me and to many people, the story of the Armenian people is an extremely inspirational story. To have suffered the atrocities that the Armenian people suffered, to have faced a diaspora that spread the Armenian people around the globe, and then to have gone to far-off lands, and not just to survive, but to thrive, to become leaders, to become inventors, creators, really people who were the leaders in their community and the hearts of their community all over the world. And then, just as several years later, to go back to Armenia and found the Republic of Armenia is really a triumph. And it's something that I know you feel great pride in, but I want you to know that that's a story that inspires people around the world, and certainly here in Glendale and in California. So it's really my honor to be with you here tonight. I also wanted to let you know that in 2 weeks I'll be traveling to Armenia. And I can't tell you how excited I am for this trip, because you all have inspired me so much. And I know that when I set foot in the Republic of Armenia, that my understanding of the Armenian culture and the heritage is only going to grow. And I know that just being in that land will really deepen that sense of awe that I have for the Armenian community. And I want to thank you for making me a part of that every single day. Well, congratulations to all of you. I have my colleague, Raul Bocanegra. Thank you. We have some certificates that the Council General will come on stage. My colleague, Raul Bocanegra, who represents the district just north of us.
Just real quick, my name is Raul Bocanegra. I work for Laura Friedman. I'm a superstar field deputy. No, just real quick, well, Ms. Friedman may represent one of the largest concentrations of the Armenian people outside of Armenia. I represent the second largest concentration of the Armenian people in the Northeast Sacramento Valley. Thank you so much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here to see some old faces. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure to see you. 1 year ago, almost today, I was a candidate, and we had prayer, and I appreciate that. I will always remember that you shared that with me. And I also want to echo the comments of Assemblymember Friedman and to commend the Republic of Armenia for its 26 years, but so also, let's remember, you are a very old nation, one of the oldest Christian nations in the world, if I'm not mistaken. First. See, you learned something every day. And let us always celebrate that and remember that, and with that, whoa. And with that, we have a certificate of a resolution from the California State Assembly to honor today's event, today's remarkable day to the Council General.
And up next, let us please welcome Assemblymember Adwin Nazarian. Adwin is also apparently stuck in traffic. Let us now welcome LA City Council Member Paul Krikorian.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Consul General Sarkisov, Your Eminence, Reverend clergy, and honored guests. What an honor it is to be able to be with you and celebrate a moment that is important not only for the Armenian people everywhere on earth, but really everyone who cares about democracy and self-determination, whatever their ethnicity. When I was growing up here in Los Angeles, a free and independent Armenia seemed like a completely impossible dream. It was something that we never expected to see happen. But on that important day in September of 1991, when courageous Armenians filled Republic Square and declared their independence of Soviet domination, the world took note. And that moment hastened the dissolution of the Soviet Union. It hastened the end of the Cold War, and it sent a message of inspiration to people around the world who dreamed of one day being able to have self-determination of their own. And for that, I think we should be grateful, but people, Armenian and non-Armenian around the world, should also be grateful to the heroism and the courage and the strength of the Armenian people who made that declaration. So in the years since 1991, obviously Armenia has faced tremendous challenges that most young countries have not had to contend with. Not least of which an energy blockade, a terrible war, the continuing relentless campaign by its neighbors to try to lead to the loss of its strength and its vitality. And if I could just please call upon you for your attention just for a moment, please, folks. Not because of the importance of my words, but because of the importance of this moment for our community. So let's just take a moment, if we can, and come together in recognition of how important this moment is for the Armenian people, the Republic of Armenia, but Armenians throughout the world. Those 26 years since independence have tried the people of Armenia like most countries have not had to be tried. And they have stood up with courage and determination and strength. And they have built a country. They have built a country that still struggles, still faces challenges, still is trying to work things out. But it is a life raft for all of us. A diasporan people who for millennia have been forced to wander the world without a homeland of our own. Now we have our own independent, free Armenia that we will always be able to call our own. And in my view, as Armenians, it's our duty to do what we can to continue to support that progress, to continue to support the development of Armenia as a democratic state, as a free state, as a state that's economically sustainable. And more than anything else, it's our duty to ensure the peace and the sovereignty of Artsakh, which is still today under constant threat, existential threat, that makes it our duty to come to its defense, no matter where we are. So it's been my great privilege serving in the City Council to be able to continue to support the very strong sister city relationship between Los Angeles and Yerevan, but also at my instigation to establish a friendship city relationship between Los Angeles and Shushi, to ensure that the people of Artsakh know that the second largest city in America stands with them. No matter what they face, we stand with them, we have their backs, we'll continue to support their efforts. That's why I was so proud to be able to stand up in the City Council and ensure that the City of Los Angeles recognized the sovereignty of Artsakh, the largest city, I think, in the world to recognize the sovereignty and independence of Artsakh, and to lay the groundwork for our friends in Sacramento to be able to follow that lead and join in that as well. And hopefully soon, our friends in Washington will listen as well. And in capitals around the world will recognize the sovereignty of Artsakh as well. But in the meantime, while we wait for action from elected officials and government entities around the world, folks, every single person in this room has a skill, you have a resource that you can use to benefit the people of Armenia who still struggle. You have the resources and the tools and the skills to benefit the people in Artsakh who wonder whether they have any hope for their future. It's up to us to ensure that they never lose that hope, to ensure that they will always have peace, and that one day they will be a free and sovereign and independent nation recognized by the entire world. But until that day comes, Mr. Consul General, I just want to congratulate you and everyone from the consulate and everyone from the Republic of Armenia on the 26th anniversary of your independence. Please be assured that the people of Los Angeles continue to stand with the people of Armenia. Thank you very much. And if I may just take a point of personal privilege here, because I think you're going to come to him next, but I just want to take a moment to invite up and recognize my colleague on the City Council, a great friend of mine, a great friend of ours, a champion for the Armenian community here in Los Angeles, the representative of Little Armenia, Mitch O'Farrell.
Thank you so much, Paul. It is really a pleasure serving as your colleague on the Los Angeles City Council, one of the bright spots, one of the intellectuals, and one of the deep thinkers, and one of the critical thinkers on the LA City Council, and I couldn't be more proud to serve with Paul Krikoria. How about a big round of applause for Paul Krikoria? Consul General Sarkisov, distinguished guests, Pari Reko. It's a pleasure. I think I fumbled that. Pari Yareko. It's good to be here. Thank you. And let me just say that you have another home in Little Armenia, in the 13th district, which I'm so proud to represent. Many of you were here 2 years ago in Little Armenia when we dedicated Armenian Genocide Square, right in the heart of Little Armenia and Hollywood, at Hollywood and Western. Next is the Gateway sign that we're going to break ground on, and it's a gateway monument there on Hollywood Boulevard at the 101, because it is important that we never, ever forget the incredible fortitude, strength of character, spirit, and the will of the Armenian people to declare their own independence 26 years ago today. I say congratulations to all of you. It's an inspiration to always be around the Armenian community. I learn from the community every day. You fortify me on the City Council. I am in solidarity. We have so much more work to do, but we have resources in Los Angeles and in this community that just don't exist elsewhere. So we need to put these resources to good use. There's troubles in the world. In Mexico City, we just had a really terrible earthquake, reminiscent of the Armenian earthquake of 1988. We have to be mindful that we are all one people across this world, that Los Angeles is the hope, it's the light for the rest of the world. We have people from across the world here that strive to make their lives for them and their families. Los Angeles is that beacon of light, just like it shines from the top of City Hall. We are a beacon of light for people across the world where we come from as well. And that's what makes Los Angeles so unique and so special. So I couldn't be happier to be here and represent Little Armenia and Los Angeles City Council. And let me close with Shnohavarom Emtzez Yev Ketse Azat Ankach Hai Astana. Thank you.
Moving on, dear guests, I would like to mention that we have several people in our audience that we would like to acknowledge this evening. His Eminence Archbishop Hovnan Derderian of the Western Diocese of the Armenian Apostolic Church. Deputy Mayor of Los Angeles for International Affairs, Ambassador Nina Hakchigyan. Mayor Garabetian of Glendale. Mayor Taj of Artesia. Mayor Quintero of Almonte. The Mayor of Beverly Hills. Councilwoman Marina Kubesian from the city of South Pasadena. Councilman James Boyajan from the city of Calabasas. Councilman Kaskanyan from Gardena. Council members from the city of Glendale, Paula Devine, Zares Sinanian, and Vrej Agajanian. LA County Assessor Jeff Crom. LA Public Works Board Chairman Kevin James. LA Valley President Erica Endrijonas. Representatives from Congresswoman Judy Chu and Mimi Walters. Representatives from Congressman Adam Schiff and Brad Sherman's office. Representative of State Senator Ed Hernandez. Representative from LA Councilman Mike Bonin. And representative of LA Los Angeles Sheriff Jim McDonald. But we have two special honorees tonight that we would like to especially acknowledge. Each played a unique role in shaping the image Armenia has today. It was their hard work, their dedication, and professionalism that they have motivated, moved us, and will continue to inspire us for generations to come. Akira Ishiyama and Baitzar Tomasian. Dr. Ishiyama was born in Tokyo, Japan. He received his bachelor's degree in mathematical physics in 1983 and a master's degree in physics in 1986 from MIT. He graduated Northwestern University School of Medicine in 1990. Following his fellowship training, Dr. Ishiyama was appointed to the Division of Head and Neck Surgery at UCLA. Dr. Ishiyama currently serves as the Vice President of the Armenian International Medical Fund. He has completed over a dozen medical missions in Armenia since 2004 and has successfully completed more than 100 cochlear implants, and the BAHA surgeries for children and young adults. As a result, Armenia has become the regional center for cochlear implants in the Caucasus. In 2008, the Republic of Armenia recognized this project as one of the innovative government-supported healthcare programs in the country. In 2010, International Ear Center was opened and began the Otology Fellowship Program under the medical direction of Dr. Akira Ishiyama. Dr. Ishiyama has not only dedicated his career to granting the gift of hearing, but he has also contributed to the advancement and innovation of medical assistance in Armenia. Due to his professional and humanitarian efforts, Armenian children are able to receive the best assistance at the Regional Cochlear Implant Center. Dr. Ishiyama, let's please give him a hand. She currently serves as the Deputy District Director for California Senate President Pro Tem Kevin DeLeon. Her career spans for nearly 2 decades of public service in the city of Los Angeles and the state of California. As the first Armenian field deputy for the Hollywood area working for Council Member Jackie Goldberg, she led the effort for creating Little Armenia in Hollywood in the year 2000. In 2005, she led the delegation to Armenia to form a sister relationship between Yerevan and Los Angeles. Yerevan and Los Angeles officially became sister cities shortly after. Baitav has also been instrumental in bringing hundreds of thousands of dollars in city grants to Armenian institutions across the Los Angeles region. In 2014, Baitav convinced Senator Kevin DeLeon to pass the legislation introduced by former assemblymen recognizing the independence of Nagorno-Karabakh. Most recently, she spearheaded the placement of a star on the for internationally famed artist Shah Lanznavur on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It was through Baita's and Senator Kevin DeLeon's nomination and lobbying that Lanznavur was awarded the 2,618th star in Hollywood. Baitad is the recipient of numerous awards, including a Medal of Recognition from the President of the Republic of Artsakh. Tonight, Dr. Ishiyama and Mrs. Tomasian have been invited as honorary guests to receive the Appreciation and Gratitude Award granted by the Prime Minister of Armenia, Karen Karapetyan. And now it is my honor to invite again to the stage the Consul General of the Republic of Armenia in LA, the Honorable Sergei Sarkisov, to the podium to present the Prime Minister's Special Award to Akira Ishiyama and Baitzav Tormasyan. In Armenian, but in order for everyone in our audience to understand, I'm going to translate. The decree of the Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia, and this is for Dr. Ishiyama. On the 19th of September 2017, based on the resolution N861 passed by the Republic of Armenia's Prime Minister on December 10th, 2001, for valuable support and assistance to the Republic of Armenia and for a federal beneficial contribution to the advancement of the Armenian medical field, Head and neck surgeon Dr. Akira Ishiyama, the professor at UCLA, is being awarded by Special Gratitude Medal of Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia, signed and sealed. Before the award is given I'm going to read the English translation. The decree of Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia, dated 19 of September 2017, based on the resolution N861 passed by the Republic of Armenia's Prime Minister on December 10, 2001. For the development of the Armenian Diaspora Partnership, the services provided to the homeland and to the diaspora, for strengthening relations between the Armenian communities of the diaspora and the homeland. Deputy District Attorney for State Senate President Kevin DeLeon, Baitar Tovmasyan, is being awarded by Special Gratitude Medal of the Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia. Congratulations.
Հպարտ եմ ձեզ բոլորին ներկայացնելու որպես հայ որդին Senator Kevin DeLeoni գրասենյակը։ Հպարտ եմ ձեզ մով ամեն օր ձեր մասին խոսելով, ձեր մասին պատմելով, մեր ազգին ներկայացնելով։ Շնորհակալ եմ ձեր բոլորի գործը մեր նահանգի մեջ։
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a true honor for me to receive this award. Since 2004, I've been to Armenia 17 times. And some people call me now Professor Ishimia. Now, I was looking at the history of Armenia, and it's actually very interesting. Who knows what happened on the 28th of May, 1918? That is the independence, you probably know this, that is the Independence Day of the First Republic of Armenia. My heritage is my father was Japanese, my mother was German. That's why I kind of look like Armenian. Now, what's interesting is, who knows a lady by the name of Diana Abgar? Diana Abgar is a very important diplomat. She was the first ambassador to Japan. And in 1918, when the First Republic of Armenia gained independence, most of the countries did not recognize Armenia as an independent country. And guess who recognized Armenia as the independent country for the first time? My home country, Japan. And because Diana Abgar was so instrumental for this work, she was appointed as the first ambassador to Japan, and she is also the first woman diplomat from the country of Armenia, and she was probably the only woman, the first woman who was appointed as a diplomat in the last century. She passed away in Yokohama. I'll be visiting Yokohama in November. I'll be delivering 2 lectures, and I'm going to be going over to her grave, and I'm going to tell her thank you. On top of that, I'd like to say thank you for all the people of Glendale, Mayor Garpedian, all the council members, people of Glendale. What we do in Armenia, helping people, children, to be able to hear, it's the goodwill of people in the United States, goodwill of people, including all of you. What we do is very, very small. We just go there and do the surgery, and I cannot thank enough for the patients and the family members who give us the opportunity to serve what we can do. God bless Armenia.
welcome you to stay to enjoy the performances, the music, and have a good night.
Very nice.